I am personally really getting tired of being one of the few, if not one of the only, to confront these so-called Black Hebrew Israelites. I feel like that nobody else on YouTube, except for a few other people, is either willing to really confront these Black Israelites, or so-called Black Israelites, or tell them to, in the politest words possible, go take it and shove it. I am getting tired of, I guess, especially in today's world, these people telling us, oh, you're not Jews. If you're white, you're freaking Khazars. And it's the same kind of stuff that whites, whether they were actually Jewish or not, told a lot of these non-white Jews for so many years. Oh, you're not Jewish because you're not white, and most of the Jewish people really weren't all that dark. They looked more like Syrians and Arameans originally, okay? And you guys don't, you're darker than Syrians and Arameans and, most Jews nowadays. You're black, or you're African, or you're this, so there's no way that you can possibly be Jewish, and now it seems like it's taking a reverse pendulum. It's, oh, if you're not white, you're not Jewish, you're a Khazar. Well, like I said, I'm frankly getting tired of nobody telling these so-called Black Israelites to, again, in the politest words, go take it and shove it, because I see that there are many Jewish people, whether they're white or black or Asian or Hispanic or whoever they are getting hurt because a couple of people decided to be ethnocentric and say, hey, only this ethnicity is Jewish, only this ethnicity is Jewish, only that ethnicity is Jewish. And I have cited scriptures so many times saying that there are Jewish people of all ethnicities because of the diaspora, and the Jewish people were originally neither black, white, Hispanic, Asian, or whatever else you want to call it. They were Middle Eastern, Syrian, Aramean. And again, one of the reasons I'm trying to get the point across is because I feel that these so-called Israelites are really gaining too much power, too much momentum, too much, whatever you want to call it. But the point is this: people have got to start standing up more. And people also address the thing about, Barack Obama and why I'm talking about that and bringing that. Well, guess what? Barack Obama believes that Afrocentric black liberation theology, just like the so-called British Israelis believe, like white liberation theology. Or like, for 30 or so years, a lot of the Hispanics believed in Hispanic liberation theology. And one of the reasons I talk about Barack Obama especially is because, hello, he's in office, he is leading the free world, he's the President of the United States, he's going to be influencing foreign policy, and I've heard many of these so-called Hebrew Israelites threatening us, who are, both black and non-black. They're gonna enslave the white people and kill the white people and, put us on ships, and when Jesus comes back, it's hey, cracker must go, hey, and all kinds of other stuff. And I'm getting scared that it is getting to that point where many Jewish people are going to be affected. In fact, many Jewish people are already being affected, and things are getting worse, not better, with the situation in Israel, and things are going to get a lot worse for other Jewish people all over the world. I keep trying to push that point, and push that point, and push that point, and one of the things that we have to do is confront these cultists, whether they're British Israelis, Black Hebrew Israelites, or whoever else who are claiming to be Jewish when they're not Jewish, so that those who admit they're not Jewish and have an excuse to go against Jewish people can't get to us, or, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying. I guess I'm really ranting because, again, I'm getting tired of feeling like I'm the only one confronting these cultists, and believe me, I'm being polite. I'm getting tired of feeling like I'm the only one confronting these cultist idiots, and their presence is all over YouTube. And I know people are going to say, oh, you're ethnocentric, you don't like this and this and this. And I've explained already, like I said, I've cited scripture proving that the Jewish people are of all ethnicities, so I don't have a problem, like I already, stated, with people who are black or white or Asian or Hispanic who really are Jewish and are claiming that they're Jewish. And I should have mentioned earlier that in other comments and videos cited where I proved that I was Jewish because I didn't even know that I was Jewish for years, and I've done a lot of the homework and figured out that, hey, there's a lot more going on than I ever thought, and a lot more in this, and I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm kvetching, maybe I'm ranting, maybe all this and this and this. I guess I'm just getting tired of nobody, standing up and telling these so-called Hebrew Israelites on all sides and in all ethnicities and whatever, and I guess I'm getting tired of people not telling him to just basically knock it off. And I'm feeling like that one YouTube user, Missy, I forget the number that she put after her username, but the point is this, I'm feeling like her. And, thank God she doesn't have to deal with this. I don't know if she herself is Jewish. What I do know is this, and she says that she's Native American, and thank God she's not buying into that, black Hebrew Israelism that says that only blacks, Native Americans, and this are Jewish, and she's getting frustrated with it, and she's getting frustrated with some of these Afrocentrics, and I'm not gonna go, as far as, some of these folks who go on that side where it gets a little extreme and all this and this and this, but I can see why people go that way. And again, like I said, we have an Afrocentric in office right now, and if you guys don't think that's serious, then, well, hey, when those of us who are Jewish and white, and when many who aren't white but still Jewish get hurt, that's what is going to concern me. And look, a lot of this has to do with Israel. I know, I'm kvetching, I'm ranting, I'm trying to get so many points in. Forgive me. It's beyond frustrating. And, if you don't believe me, you can, like I said, you can look at Barack Obama, who is a black liberation theologian. Again, I don't have any problem, I keep pointing out, because I know people are going to disbelieve me. Oh, you're an ethnocentric, you don't like blacks, you don't like this, hello, excuse me, like I already said. And I know this sounds like a crazy rant, like I'm not going anywhere and all that, but forgive me, I received some of the most hateful comments lately, and some of the most revisionist comments, and I'm at a snapping point. I feel like we need to bring this, this black Hebrew Israelism to light. British Israelism has already been brought to light, and oh, Whitey gets it every time. But hey, when you have the non-white folks calling us Khazars, and by the way, it might have a double meaning there, because Khazar in Yiddish means pig, then that begins to be a real problem. And I know, like I said, I'm kvetching, I'm ranting, I'm this and this and this and this, but I'm feeling like Missy. I am getting tired. But like I said, the thing is, thank God she doesn't have to deal with that stuff, because she's not Jewish, and I can imagine Native Americans like her who are Jewish, and they're frankly going, man, hey, not every Native American is Jewish, and I can imagine, like I said, non-Native Americans going, hey, I'm Jewish, and I don't like that. Some people are claiming, oh, just because you're this and this and this, you're automatically Jewish, or you're not Jewish. Forgive me. And like I said, that's part of the frustration. And again, we have a guy who believes Afrocentric theology in office. If we had Whitey believing in white liberation theology in office, oh, that'd be trouble, wouldn't it? Well, I'm telling you, like I said, I'm reaching a breaking point.